Hi, this is May Doodle out here from candidblog.com, and I wanted to welcome you. If you're coming in from my mailing list, or if you just happen to stop by, catch a replay, welcome to the Friday morning hangouts I do. And the webinars that we do every Friday morning are focused on mindset. We focus on success, how to build habits, how to do exercises that increase our capabilities to become successful and do what we dream to do in our lives. And that takes a lot of effort on our part sometimes. And basically get all these exercises we do every week from the books that I'm reading on a daily basis. And if you're not reading books on a daily basis and improving yourself and finding ways to become more successful, then you're not growing. If you're not growing, you're dying, and you're not going to improve your life and become more successful. It's important that we always take the time to improve ourselves and work on making our lives better and figuring out how to improve and just become more powerful, a better version of yourself. Now, why is this important? I've been thinking about this actually for a long time because for a while, and I'm just walking around my yard, by the way. If you're wondering where I am, I'm in Honolulu. I'm in my backyard. In Honolulu, looking for a good camera angle. And if you're wondering what it is that you know I do or why it is I do what I do, and I'm very, very. If you've been watching me at all, you know that I'm really, really, really stubborn about results. Doing what it takes to get successful and living the dream life that I live now. I want to keep it and only improve it. And also, recently I realized that if we don't step up in our lives and if we don't get out there like on the internet or with our communities, you know, the difference that we could make doesn't get made. For instance, recently, this last weekend, I volunteered at a school and I helped paint their parking lots and they helped clean the kitchen. And why did they do that? Because the act of doing that and helping the school, it creates a better school, right? You clean it up, you make it look nice, the kids feel happy, everything's nice, the facilities, and that's really important. Now, who does that? Well, normally the state government is supposed to do it. However, they have this big backlog in repairs and all that, and so we don't get it done unless we pick it up as a community, which there's an organization called Hawaii 3Rs that was doing that. And I was like, wow, that is really important because I know a lot of wealthy people don't send their kids to public school here. They send them to public school, private school. And they think about public school as if, oh, it's not good enough for my kids. Well, if that's true, then how can we let that happen, right? Because all the children in the world are our children. Michael Beckman says this. However, it's true. If you ever met a child on the street and you looked at that child, and if that child needed your help, you would help them, right? Because all the children in the world are our children. We are responsible for everyone. And what we do and our actions we take to help the world is a huge benefit, a huge benefit. And without them, the world is lacking, and that's why we have to step up. Anyway, that's a recent realization that I've been slowly forming because I've been wondering, why am I working so hard? Why am I doing this? Because I already have pretty good, I have a lot of money. I mean, there's this thing called a global rich list. You go check it out, globalrichlist.com. You can put in your net worth, you can put in your income, and you can figure out where you rank in the world in terms of your money. And Jamel and I, we rank really high in the world, really high, like 0.0 something percent. Like, so, I mean, and we live in Hawaii, we do really well, and even when you're this high up, people will complain about whatever. And I work on that too, appreciating where I am and what I'm doing. And when it comes to this kind of thing, stepping up and making a difference in the world, it's something that I have to do, and actually everyone does too. It's just that it takes a while to realize it. That's my little realization. Anyway, this episode of Enjoy the Journey. What is Enjoy the Journey? Enjoy the Journey is it's a series that I created back last year around this time because I was not happy with my internet business. At that time, my sponsor quit, left, took a lot of our team with him, and I was thinking about what happened, why did it happen, and I realized that I was getting very focused on results, and like there was one day when I made over 4,000. There were more than one day when I made over $4,000 online, right, in the day. And my results aren't typical. Average income disclaimer at workwithme.com/income, Maze, M-E-Y, workwithme.com/income. However, there are days where you make a lot of money online, and then there are days where you don't. Okay, and it was a weird feeling for me to be so elated on a day where I made a lot of money, and then the next day I was like not elated at all, maybe even depressed because I didn't do the same thing that day, or it's just, I don't know, it's just a horrible feeling I was getting. Like it's up and it's down, and like, oh, I gotta make a lot of money all the time, and why? And then I realized I had to focus more on enjoying the journey, right? Enjoy the journey of being an internet marketer. Enjoy it because it's an amazing journey. You get to do things like these webcasts, you get to read amazing books, you get to make money, whether it's today or tomorrow, and then it grows, and then your business grows, and everything changes, and you become a better marketer, your message becomes clear. There's so many things that happen when you start doing internet marketing, and it's a wonderful experience, a wonderful journey. You can make tons of money doing it. However, it's important that it's more about the journey and about the money and about all these things that we could acquire, because that's what we do every day is the journey. We don't live the money, we live our lives doing things, right? And if we don't enjoy what we're doing, right, they tell you to quit, right? Well, same thing for internet marketing. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, why are you doing it, right? So then I realized that I do enjoy it, and then so I named the series "Enjoy the Journey" to remind myself and other people that it's all about enjoying the journey, right? It's not about making this result or that result. Those are the impetuses for our journey, and they help us get direction. However, that's not why we're doing what we're doing. We're doing what we're doing because we enjoy it, because it makes life more fulfilling, right? That's why I enjoy the journey. It's inspired, and that's why we do it every Friday morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm going to put out here my blog. If you're seeing this from somewhere other than my own website, you can always come and see the replay on my blog. Yeah, I blog. In fact, the live webinar is on my blog, and then you can just replay it anytime. So let me just put in my name so you can see it on my blog, so that if you want to go there and do a replay or see other great posts I've done there, you can always visit it anytime. I'm only live on Fridays, however, like I said, you guys catch the replay anytime. So let's just flip me over. I'm going to be flipped. There I am. Okay. Okay, there it is. See? May Doldelau, that's my name. And it's candoitblog.com. You just go to that blog and then you can replay any of these episodes. So this particular exercise I'm going to work on today is about the most important thing in life to create or break a person when they have a certain goal. And it doesn't matter what it is. Like it could be weight loss, it could be releasing a disease or diabetes, it could be you don't want to smoke anymore, it could be that you want to save money and stop spending all of it, and these are fundamental habits that we need to change in order to create certain results. Like the savings habit is important. If you want to become financially free and wealthy, you need to build a savings habit. If you want to be good at internet marketing, you need to blog daily. If you want to be good at healthy, you need to eat healthy food every day. So there's something you have to do on a daily basis to create success. And it all comes down to our habits. Amazingly enough, that's all it is. Now, do you have good habits? Do you have habits that make you unhealthy or healthy? Do you have habits that make you wealthy or not? I don't know if there's a word unwealthy. However, basically, just think about what habits you have. What is your habit? When you get paid, what do you do with the money? Do you go to a bar with your friends and spend it all, or do you put it in a savings account? Do you put at least 10% aside in a savings account, or do you do something else? What do you do every day? Do you wake up and go to a job, or do you do your own business, or do you take care of your children? What do you do? That's your habit. So what I've been working on for a habit is releasing my need to have a job, employer, because I feel like that's a habit for me, right? So the state of it is I have a job and I want to get rid of the job, release it. However, I'm afraid to release the job because I guess for security reasons and all sorts of reasons maybe. And if you do this exercise, you can take whatever habit it is and release it. Okay? So let's look at it. Let's take a look at the exercise. I've been doing it for like 2 months now, so I'm gonna show you what I've been doing, and then I'm going to continue it with you, and then you can follow along with your own, pick your own habit. That's the first step, right? I'm going to share my screen now, and we're going to go together and do the exercise together. I have a good feeling about today, actually, because I've been doing this for so long. Hopefully, today is the day when we end the we get close to finishing. If not finish this exercise, which I would be so excited. This is an exercise I've been doing for months. And if you know anything about Dr. John Demartini and his exercises, they always take kind of a while to do. He's just, I don't know what it is. It's good though, because the reason his exercises take such a long time is because you're supposed to reprogram your brain. Now, reprogramming your brain is not an easy thing. Okay, it took a long time to make a habit. It will take a little effort to get rid of it or change it, really. So here's step one. What habit are you releasing? So put your habit here, okay? My habit is having a job, being a boss to work someone else's business for money. Number two, list 150 benefits of having this bad habit. So I wrote here some: getting a steady paycheck gives me security of mind. Having a boss releases responsibility for me to my boss. You know, I did 150 of these. This one took me a little while, okay? Now the third one is going to take you even longer, and that's the one I'm still doing. The third step, so you got to do the second step. And if you've been following me, you probably have done it by now, because it took me a while to do it, and I've been doing this all with you. And if you haven't, just do it. You need to do step two. Step three, if you're with me, is list 4 to 5 alternatives for each of these 150 benefits. So for every benefit you wrote, write alternatives. So I'm going to skip down because I'm still doing it, and we'll just do it together. And this is where we are right now. So I'm going down. I'm at 117, which is pretty good because there's only 150. So I'm feeling good here. So here we go. I get special treatment at Hatsahana because I know the manager there through my job. I will still get special treatment there because my that was easy. And then I will be able to get special treatment at other restaurants when I am up there home. I will be able to get special treatment at other business Okay, and number 4, I will get special treatment from my family by spending more time with them. There you go. See? That's pretty good. Okay, 18. I can get discounted high quality aloha shirts for Jamaican members. Oh my God. 1. As a former employee, I can still get those shirts. So now, then there you go. Whoa, big D. Hazards of working outside. Okay. Okay, as a farm employee, I can still get those. Okay. As a business owner, I can broker discount shirt deals with local vendors. Great. As a business, I broker discounts on other apparel with manufacturers. I can choose design, style, so on. Better choices. Sure. Yeah. It's not like he needs them anyway. He buys so many shirts all the time from everywhere. I hang out with high net worth customers and bankers and people when I'm at work, learning about what they do with their money. I also hang out with high income and net worth internet marketers. Too. The people that I hang out with in my business have to live in one. People in my business make way more money than anyone in my bank. Not all of them, however. A decent number of them make way more money. I'm talking like 30 to 50 to make up $100,000 a month. Most of them, a lot. There are those that do a lot of money, yeah. Oh, by the way, income results are not typical. If I ever give an income claim, go to workwithme.com/income. Okay. The people that I will meet and will be okay. I have access to the financial audit. Wealthy people who share people with high net worth handle their money, which is all different. They all do it differently, seriously. My financials public companies I've actually financially really people are learning how to manage. How to manage money from create accounts and to manage their money, you know? Okay. Alright, I'm done with that one. Number 121. I learned about how our customers leverage assistance and help services. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I can learn more about this my experience hope always keep the food good hope I can network with fellow internet marketers and okay. I keep up to date on the fees and costs of doing business at a bank. I can still keep up to date just by reading the fee disclosure that the bank sends every year. Well, every time they have any of the disclosures. Sure, by going to the I can have someone else business handle this for as my business private and will handle me. They do it. Learn about office culture and language. Like, I didn't get the number one template. I think I've learned all of the office language that I need. Now I can learn about internet marketing culture. I can learn more about the language I can teach I actually am a linguistics major. So actually, and I do like language, so that might I was thinking about that. I'm part of Carnegie, the weak group of bankers, and I am BFF and elite group of internet marketers. Whoa. Enjoy my empower the elite internet marketers. Enjoy the elite member of my family and our growing household. 4. I will soon be a private banking get a birthday every year, a birthday gift every year from my boss. I can still with my former birthday gifts. I don't have to stop. I will still receive birthday gifts from my family as my network and internet marketing grows. I will have more people to send birthday to. I will be saying birthday gifts. Probably seems like a big deal. I mentioned it. I must really like the birthday gifts. Okay. My boss has seen me after Mr. Virtual Day every year, and it doesn't make sense. I can stand I'll do that as number 2. My employees can do something bosses stay long enough, you can retire from running. I can save money to pay dividends. Retire earlier if I enjoy special privileges in my you have more free time. Okay. If you make 40 years at the bank, yes. Actually, I can say I get a very expensive ring. That will help due to my efforts. For 14, at least 14 people have already, and in less than 4 years. I'm good in less than a year, as like David would. I can quit everyone income to I can create instead of a watch, which I never wear anyway. I don't wear watches, so why would I need an expensive watch? Seriously. Okay. Okay. So I can also treat my employees to a special lunch every year if they stay with the business a certain amount of time. I can also clean it up and treat everyone to something special when we hit an income goal. I can profit share with my employees and make us very wealthy. I can have a special lunch at each empowerment event. See what I'm doing? Always save your work, always save your work. Okay, number 1, as a bank, we donate more to charity than a company. I'm proud to be part of that. As a company, we can donate to charity. As a company, we can see if we can beat our bank and become the number 1 charity. As a company, you can choose to donate to organizations all over the world. As a company, I will be sure to keep track of our donations and create a special department for okay. We'll move on to that with my exec on the and others who great memories I treasure. So funny, all their names here. Every here. great memory. And so, two more volunteering. They only volunteers a year. More often than that. I will always have a great memory from volunteering. I can still volunteer when we're back. I still room I will meet more people meet more active people when I have more time spent with being people and then John Burbank did the triathlon. I know John still I will need more triathlons. I will need more people being active. Okay. My business biking world and so on. I think there's baby showers. There's group. This useful. I can still do baby showers with our company. My mom is my boss, Marion, organized baby shower, and it's okay if she doesn't have to. To organize another one. I can organize one if you want one. Okay. I got a lot of clothes from men who gave me benefit that is now over. She's not giving me clothes every day. She's giving her clothes instead. I can get a lot of you at Ross if I need. I can afford to buy more clothes with the money I make from my business. One is very unique. I've already made her acquaintance. I don't need a job anymore. I already know her. She's one of a kind. I got to share my photos of Jordan also my vouchers. I can share photos of Jordan with new team member I make in my PLD friend and share. Family more when I visit them. Vacation. Flexible vacation. That is true. Bank really considers all of its workers to be employed. I consider team members to be I need more time with Ohana at home. Irving considers customers to be required to oh no, my bank. This is what I do. There you go. We have an inspiring and moving television person. That inspire, obviously, they're inspiring. Like the Marcus Mayer commercial. Mr. Ryan. Inspiring commercials when I leave. There will have no impact on their inspirational commercials. I can feel happy knowing that with inspiration messages and not I can actually have time to watch Marcus play if I choose. I choose to. I can create even more inspiring stories to share all over the world through the internet. Key. We always use sound business practices when lending and have stuck to them. I will also only use sound business practices to business will weather our time and even do better in hard. We are positioned now to make a lot of money in the economy. Or I will bank my bank okay, people that I work with in my bank. Sure. The people that I work with in my business have good character. I know people want to learn more from have great character, which and more time learning from. 3, not just the bank. When I leave the job, leave having one job, leave jobs forever. Okay, number 3. Okay, I can still work with people from my bank as their customer. I will open myself to meet better performing people. My people work at a bank includes all positions. I admire all the people who work in HFM. I admire in our who work businesses. I admire all of the speakers to learn a lot from other people at my bank and how they interact with customers and how they handle their own family affairs. Internet marketer. How they internet marketers on how they handle their own family. I learned internet marketers I constantly learn more about customer service in my business. I have a certificate and also hi mom. I can, in fact, I have already created I think my schedule is way healthier for my body. I'm excited about my own business schedule. Okay, 1:44. I have parking privileges when I go downtown for evening events. There is plenty of free street parking downtown park to pay. I don't go to events we ever I can afford to pay parking if I have to. I'm looking at my privileges and home for my business already. Okay. Next grade, I'm good at okay. I hardly ever now. I can still be friendly to security where my business is located. A lot of the security guards may not even work there anymore. Because I don't really go downtown much anymore. I know. We can practice being more people in the gym instead, where I actually go. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up soon. I really think I'm gonna finish. When I have issues with my team, I also have a plan. I can up command my business. My business will blow overhead. May not need to have so many employees creating a shorter chain of me Janelle has pretty expectation of me. My son's presence enforces my to do my own. I thank her for that and will continue to use. I will have my employees file thank you cards through my. I'm gonna have to stop for this time. So I'm almost done. As you can see, we're at 150. Yay! So exciting. So next week we're gonna go on to the next step. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna tell you thank you for joining me this Friday. I'm very happy that you could make it. Go ahead, replay it on the blog. It's candoitblog.com. Thank you again and good luck with your exercise as well. See you again next week Friday. Aloha.